Bienvenido, bitches. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Sav, the Sav Shop CEO, the CEO of Sav Shop, and we are gonna yap a little bit. I wanna talk about something while it's fresh on my brain. I've been thinking about this. I was at the gym, had a good morning. So yeah, I kind of talked about this in my video about my lore and just like how Sav came about, but I wanted to dive deeper into it a little bit because a lot of people don't know my lore. I want to start off by saying I was always the brand, okay? Now, what does that mean? Walk with me, hold my hand for a little bit. We're gonna get into it. One thing I can tell y'all is I've made a ton of mistakes in my 20s. I just turned 30, so if you learn anything from this channel, learn from my mistakes. Let's start with, back in 2018, okay, December of 2018, just so you guys have a timeline, your girl dropped out of college to be a DJ. I was a biology major, thought I was gonna go to medical school, definitely did not pan out that way, and I literally went home one day and I told my mom I wanna be a DJ. And she was like, what are you talking about? Like, literally, that's crazy work, right? And at the time, I had been dancing for like 6 months, right? And it was my last semester at college, and I was, switching from associates to the last 2 years. So I was switching from Lone Star to U of H if I were to gone. But I literally came home one day and I told my mom I want to be a DJ. And she was like, what are you talking about, right? So I thought I was gonna be a DJ. And yeah, I had a DJ friend from Houston. He is like an amazing DJ. He told me that he was gonna go to sound engineer school starting in January. And I didn't really know what that was. Like, I thought sound engineer school was DJ school, like I was completely confused when I signed up for this program. So we go and we do a tour, and it was me and my mom. And I remember like I was at the school and she just kept saying in front of like the tour guide, she was like, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? Like, she was pissed. She was not happy. Like, she was so upset with me. And I was like, Mom, like, I want to do this. Like, I know I want to do this, right? So this program was 1 year, and I had to switch semesters, so I had a year and like one extra quarter, right? So it was January 2019, and I was supposed to graduate in December 2019, but because I got pushed back a quarter, I actually graduated in April of 2020, right? So this whole year that I am in sound engineer school, I'm thinking I'm gonna be a DJ. I have a DDJ set, like a big white one. My DJ name was DJ Carter Snow. I was so invested in this. Like, I was so excited. I really thought I was gonna be a DJ, right? So what happens? A month before I was about to graduate school, what happened in March of 2020? COVID happened. And I'm out here trying to be a DJ, trying to get DJ gigs at clubs. The clubs are closed, bro. Like, all the clubs are closed. Like, it was a terrible time to try to be a DJ, right? So I had kind of got like a taste of the music industry. I really didn't like it. I thought it was really shady. Was not into it. It was hard to become a DJ. Like, it was literally COVID. So that happened. And to be honest, I didn't really like DJing. I don't like being the center of attention. I am not good in front of crowds. Like, it just wasn't me, And honestly, I was trying to get away from the dancing and the nightlife and stuff like that. And it literally felt like being a dancer, but just working in the DJ booth. Like, it was the same thing with a lot less freedom. And it just wasn't for me, to be honest. It was really long hours, and I want to be out with the crowd. I don't want to be behind the DJ deck. DJing, we kind of scrapped it, right? And so during COVID, this was like the beginning of COVID. My friend introduced me to a DJ and they had a studio downtown. So it was like a studio and everybody had their own little room. It was like 5 or 6 DJs, like producers. It had a big main studio. And then this one of the DJs, he was like, I don't really use it that often if you want to split it with me. And I was like, yeah, for sure. So I move into this studio in downtown and I have all my DJ stuff. I have all of these microphones and like laptops and TVs. Like I decked that shit out. Like they loved my room because it was a vibe. It was dope. I still have in my house, I have the neon, it's like a neon sign and it's a double cup, like a purple double cup, like from Houston. Anyways, if y'all want to see this, if y'all want to see my studio, it was dope. I was recording music and I recorded a song. I love it. I wasn't singing, I was just engineering it, and my friend was singing. We did all like the guitar tracks, the vocals, like we did everything, just me and him, and it came out really fucking good. But engineering was just not really for me. I had a podcast, okay? So I'm DJing, right, for this whole year, and my brand was DJ Carter Snow. I was the stripper DJ. All of these photo shoots I did, okay, I'm over here doing photo shoots and I'm like building a brand called DJ Carter Snow. And a lot of people don't know that. If you know DJ Carter Snow, like that's crazy. It's from a long time ago. Some people do. My dancer name for a little bit was Carter, and I tried to not be Savannah, but it didn't really stick, right? So I'm kind of over the DJ aspect of it, okay? Like I have all these photo shoots. I'm like in like cute stripper outfits, but I'm also like DJing. I have so many cute photos I could show y'all. But yeah, the DJ Carter Snow thing didn't really work out thanks to, you know, a lot of things. COVID, obviously, like I was going to move to Miami right when I graduated from sound engineering school. And I was like, I'm just going to full send it. Like I'm going to go out there and I'm going to fucking DJ. And, you know, I'm going to make my way. And then COVID happened. So that didn't happen. And I had a podcast at this point, right? So this is stripper brand number 2, right? Like my DJ brand, I was a stripper DJ, okay? Like that was the brand. And so at this point, I have a podcast, okay? It was called Stripper Tea. It had a cute ass logo. I would love to show y'all the logo. Maybe I can put it on the screen, but it was like Kermit the Frog sipping tea, and then it said like Stripper Tea. It was a dope logo, right? So me and my co-host, we kind of like, I literally, because I had the sound engineer degree, I had the studio. I was paying for the studio. I bought all the equipment, like microphones. The software that we used to record was like $2,000. Maybe $3,000. It's called Pro Tools. I don't know. You can look it up. It's fucking expensive. I had to buy a new laptop because the laptop that I used was not compatible with Pro Tools. So I invested a lot of money into this, right? And I was recording the episodes. I was editing them. I was doing the Instagram, and my co-host was kind of trying to do the YouTube, but the YouTube videos were really long and it was kind of complicated. Like neither of us were good at social media whatsoever. We just had good content on these podcasts, and we had a lot of people listen. Like I had a ton of people listen to our episodes. If you listen to my first video, like my lore video, I kind of get into the podcast and just like, it was hard for us to talk about a lot of things because things at the club are so secretive. And me and her both worked at, you know, a lot of clubs all around Houston. We would bounce around and we had dancers, managers, you know, everyone coming up to us being like, hey, I love your podcast. Like, I love that you talk about this. Like, I literally had this girl come up to me one night, and she like, we had an episode about just kind of like things that happen in the club and VIP that are like really scary. Like when you have a scary moment in VIP, if you kind of know what I'm talking about, just, you know, SA at the club, and kind of, we had an episode about that basically. And this girl came up to me one night and she was like, thank you so much for talking about this. Like I felt so seen. Like literally I was like in tears. I was like, this is why I have this podcast, is to like help girls not make the same mistakes that I've made. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I am the brand, okay? Stripper Tea, I am the brand. I will say my co-host was super funny. We kind of fell out as friends, and so that's kind of why I stopped doing the podcast, because I didn't want to do it by myself. I really just wanted to be in the background. I was like, I don't mind producing. I was coming up with all of the subjects that we would talk about. We had like a shared Google sheet that we would just write down topics and stuff, but I think I was a lot more open with what I was willing to talk about than my co-host, and that kind of got a little frustrating because I'm a very like honest person, and I feel like transparency is what helps people learn. And if you're just kind of like not being honest about the things that you're going through, how are you going to help girls? You know, like that was the point. I have the first episode. It's still on Apple Podcast. I don't think I ever took it down. I don't even know if I have access to it anymore, but they're still on there. If you guys want to go listen, I mean, I don't even know how to get into it anymore. But I never deleted them, so I know they're still there. We did delete the Instagram, but the first episode, I'm like going to this fucking monologue, and I was so nervous, and I like almost started crying. Like you could hear my voice because like it's really, yeah. Anyways, I was just saying how like the whole point of the podcast was to help girls basically. And I had a lot of girls come up to me and tell me, you know, they loved it. They felt really seen. And, you know, sometimes things just need to be talked about. So that was really sad. I mean, I loved the podcast, but I was not willing to do it on my own because it was so much work. And, you know, my co-host was literally hilarious just because we fell out. Like, I would go for her flowers, but we were not on a consistent schedule because we were dancers, and we were kind of beefing over stupid personal shit. And yeah, it just got to a point. We stopped being friends and we stopped doing the podcast. And I was like, well, I'm not like, I couldn't find another co-host because I interviewed like 20 dancers. They all came to the studio and they sat down, didn't want to talk about anything. They would sit down and be like, oh yeah, nobody knows I'm a dancer. Like, I can't talk about that. And I was like, bitch, that's the whole point. No, like, no one could be my co-host because like talking in front of a microphone and being open is not easy, right? So that was that. I kind of fell out with her and just got to a point I was like, honestly, like this is a lot of work. And I kind of just gave up on the podcast, really. And I got my new apartment, and I had to sell all of my equipment because I needed money, and I sold my DJ decks, like everything, because I was just like, I don't really want to do this anymore, and it's just collecting dust in my storage unit. So yeah, that was that. And I feel like with my YouTube, it is kind of the same thing as having a podcast. You know, I'm talking about things in the strip club of my journey, so it really is the same. But this was back in 2020 before the whole world had podcasts. Like, please. I'm honestly glad we didn't continue it because now everyone has a fucking podcast, right? So that was the second stripper brand that I did. And then we got to Sav. I finally just realized like I am the brand. Like Sav Shop is me. You know, it's the lifestyle, it's the strip club, and just all of it, you know, like Sav is a brand. Like, yes, they are duffel bags, but I am a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I am the brand, okay? The whole point of this video, okay, number one, y'all need to believe in yourself. 1,000%. You can do anything that you put your mind to. And I'm not saying that to be corny. I'm literally saying that because it's true. And bet on yourself, jump in. But when you jump in, be serious about it and pour into yourself and actually try, you know, like, you know what I'm saying. Give it effort. Don't just try and then kind of like give up because it's not working immediately, because something that's actually going to help you get out of the club is not going to happen overnight. That's why I'm documenting this transition, because it's not easy and it's very confusing, but I promise you, you can do it. Number 2, my goal for this brand is not to become an influencer. Like, you're not going to see me posting ads for Maybelline makeup wipes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not the point of this brand. When I say I am the brand, we are so excluded, like dancers and sex workers and OnlyFans girls and 304s, whatever you want to call it. We are so excluded from so many things. And it's like, I can be in a room full of people and they'll treat me away. And then the second somebody's like, oh, she's a stripper, it's like the whole energy changes in the room. And it's like, people judge us so hard, and I hate that. Like, I want something for us because we are amazing. We're hustlers. We're smart. We work our asses off. And I just feel like we should support each other. And Sav has not only turned into a duffel bag brand, but it is also the YouTube and just my TikTok, the videos that I make. Like, I really just want it to be something that uplifts women. And I feel like that's what all three of my brands had in common between DJ Carter Snow and Stripper T and now Sav. It's like the common thread is us, is dancers, is me specifically, because, you know, it is my lifestyle that I'm showing to the world, which has been really hard for me to wrap my brain around. Like, another common thread with all these things is that people are going to be in your business and you have to be on social media. And that is something that's taken me a long time to accept. I will be promoting on my Instagram other dancer brands. I will be promoting anything dancer related. If you're a dancer that started a brand, please hit me up. Like, I am here to support you guys. I'm not here to be another square ass bitch just kind of just hating on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, we are just a very niche group of girls, and we all have that hustler mentality, and it's not easy what we do. I am going to film my vlog. I hope this video made sense to y'all. Bitch, I am a brand. Okay, bitch, I am a job. Bitch, I am the brand. Okay, like, it is Sav Shop for a reason. Be looking out for my Instagram, my TikTok, my both TikToks, my YouTube. All of my content is going to be very important the next week. We're doing giveaways. We're doing another merch shop. Lots of things. Follow me. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe, like it, and I love you guys. Bienvenido, bitches.